Spoiler warning. The contents of this podcast may ruin your television show, movie, comic, cartoon, book, or life. It is your decision to continue to watch or listen to this episode. Here are your hosts, A.J. Coppola and Susie Cromwell James.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hey there, the name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. For some unknown reason, enjoy.
What's going on, nerds, and welcome to this week's episode of the Spoiler Warning Show. We are talking about episode 6 and 7. I know we missed last week. We were kind of busy. Stuff happens. And we're also a day late on this week because, SummerSlam last night. So, hi, everybody. Welcome. How you doing, Susie?
I'm doing good, but I gotta fix something real quick. Because
what do you gotta fix? What you break?
I'm gonna turn it back on in a second.
Oh, hi. Hi, Will. How you doing, Will?
Hey.
Why do you look like the fish from SpongeBob?
I would do I.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna. He's like, I'm watching you.
Watch us every Thursday on the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast.
Watch my husband be super creepy in the background.
Da-da.
Da 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 da. Oh my god, he's doing the dance to the Jaws song. That's hilarious.
That's almost as bad as him doing the dance to the...
Damn, I wish I'd known you were coming upstairs. I would have asked for a soda.
Well, you could ask for one now that he can hear you.
No, because...
Does his legs hurt like mine do?
Oh, he wants to know if your legs hurt like his do. Oh, his legs are fine. The rest of him, questionable.
Because both my legs hurt, both my ass cheeks hurt, my arm hurts, and the right side of my body is killing me.
Will, is there something you need to tell me? Because apparently his butt hurts, and apparently
the hole does not hurt.
It can't be me. It can't be me. We're not in Disney. We weren't on Disney property.
The hole does not hurt. The cheeks do.
Marriage license is only valid on Disney property.
The glutes do.
It's only valid in Florida.
But for everybody wondering, the guys of the nerds community kind of went and did a bachelor party for a friend of ours, and I wasn't expecting to be sore after go-karts. Like my neck's, everything, just everything. But tonight we are talking about episode 6, The Faceless Man, and episode 7, The Dragon in Winter of House of Dragons. It's not going to be a horribly long episode. Episode 6 had a lot of setup going on, while episode 7 continued that setup and finally had a heck of a ending to the episode. But how's everybody doing? Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. Why is she smiling like that?
Because I insulted Mountain Dew and my husband's mad at me now.
Which one? Or all the above?
I have more than one husband?
No, Mountain Dew.
Oh, we only have green Mountain Dew, the regular original Mountain Dew. If it's Voltage, I'm cool. If it's Baja Blast, I'm cool. If it's the original, nope, pass.
I like the orange version that they came out with.
The Live Wire? I love Live Wire.
No, not that one's good too, but there's a tropical orange one.
Oh, the Cabo.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
One mixes great with Jameson orange. Sorry, alcoholic here.
Is your liver okay?
I've been on nothing but water since Saturday night, so I feel like I'm recouping. But Susie, episode 6 opens up with the butcher's ball, and we see our very, very favorite jackass, Sir Kristen Cole, not just take an arrow to the knee, but take one to the abdomen, one to the chest, and finally one to the face. The nerds will understand I took an arrow to the knee.
That wasn't what the list was for. I thought we were talking about episode 6 and episode 7.
That was episode 6. That was the beginning of episode 6.
That was the end of episode 6.
No, that started episode 6. I will put money on it, lady. I will gladly put money on it.
Go put money on it, because I'm pretty confident that it was the end of episode 6.
But talk about the butcher's ball, since we're already on the topic.
Oh, I like how you think I remember the butcher's ball. I have my favorite scene in the entire episode, and it's Sir Christian Cole getting his ass handed to him.
Yes. It was glorious. As I'm currently looking it up. Come on, get through all that shit. Did I click on the wrong episode?
I think you did. I think you're special.
Well, it's not the ending.
But it's not the beginning.
It starts 5 minutes in. Or 6 minutes in.
6 minutes in.
And then goes all the way to 11 minutes. So, la ti bleepin' do. But yeah, he kind of had it coming. By kind of, I mean he had it coming. He definitely made a name for himself that he was going to die a hero. Or see himself become a villain. But
Me all that.
I will?
No.
Who's yelling at you?
Who else yells at me?
It's not me. Child.
Yeah.
Child.
You yell at me, I tend to ignore you.
It doesn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it doesn't happen, because when you yell, it's only over something I didn't do.
Yeah, it's usually about something third-partied.
Uh-huh.
But, Susie, we see the Baratheons come to King's Landing to try to save face after everything that's happened. And what are your thoughts of Rhaenyra trying to play a sneaky one on Osmond and sending in assassins, but dressed as Baratheons?
I mean,
I
that
think
was
she's getting
entertaining.
desperate.
I don't think it's so much she's getting desperate as much as this is an unknown foe. Like, you have to realize that everyone she's faced up till now, she's grown up knowing, she's met everything. Like, this is an unknown adversary for her.
Yeah, and she's only going off of the reputations that are being told to her.
Yeah. So I don't think it's so much that she's getting desperate as much as she's trying to figure out how to win without more loss of life.
That's a fair point.
Because if you watch all of the interactions she has in her court, in her round table, and everything she does, she's trying to minimize loss of life. She won't do this because there's too many lives at risk.
She's trying to be her father.
She is trying to help the people. So she's trying to be her father, but also be her own person. And it's partly why I like the conversation she has at the end of episode 7 so much.
If this was like in the now and anything going on related to dragons and anything, she'd have a bracelet that would say, "What would Jesus do?" But in this, you have a bracelet saying, "What would Jaehaerys do?"
Jaehaerys.
we
Yeah.
are starting to even more see Massaria kind of stop being for the blacks and starting to help out the Hightowers.
I hate
Um,
her.
huh?
I hate her.
Do you? Is it because she's playing
No,
Turncoat?
no. I could deal with her being Benedict Arnold. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. What I can't deal with is her messing with Rhaenyra's heart.
I mean, outside of food, what's the easiest way to get somebody to do what you want?
Love.
Bingo.
But again, Rhaenyra has enough issues.
Yes, very much. A lot of them. A whole list of them.
The first of which is that, her ex best friend caused
Slept with her father.
her, well, that, and caused her brother to get the throne over her, even though she was promised it.
And even though Alicent realizes it now, it's the wrong Aegon that they were
Yeah.
referring to.
Mm-hmm.
But you could really see how Massaria is trying to cover some of her tracks.
Also, in Alicent's defense, though, she didn't realize that there was a prophecy with Aegon's name in it.
Until he said it on his deathbed.
No, she didn't even realize it then.
But
The
that's
only
when she
person who
realized it.
no, she just heard the name Aegon and thought that's what he was
Oh,
referring
what
to.
he wanted.
What he wanted, not realizing that he was talking. He was death muttering the prophecy.
Okay. But yeah, I love how she's not love. It's just character wise how she's covering her tracks and having people killed. Because they're the only people that could really snitch on her, saying that she's helping Alicent.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll talk about her more with her in episode 7, especially towards the ending of that episode. Middle of episode 6, though, we see the Gold Cloaks, the, the Queen's Guard, if you will, basically hand in their resignations. They need money, they need to support their families, and they're all getting killed. So instead of becoming the next Last Supper scene, they all decided to hand in their cloaks, and now the Queen no longer has a guard.
Which sucks, but I understand their reasoning.
Oh,
Their reasoning
100%.
is totally valid, but this is why I disagree. Like, I disagree with Damon's actions.
I mean, right now he's got to feel like everything is against him at the moment.
Oh yeah,
And like he can do no right even though he's trying to do right.
He's going to do something stupid. It may not be in episode 8, it might be in season 4, episode 1.
I don't know.
He's going to do something stupid.
I think we might see it next episode.
It's going to be something. I already know what the stupid thing is, but it's going to be something stupid.
So, no more City Watch, no more Gold Cloaks. You really see how Alicent now back in Harrenhal is toying and playing with Aemond. Like he's looking for that mother's figure, and he's kind of finding it through her. But she's kind of like molding him in a like way where she can also get what she wants. Like, do you think that there's a love between the two of them, or do you think it's 100% her playing with him?
You're talking about Alice?
Yes.
It's totally her plan. She wants something out of the deal. It may not be what everybody else wants, but definitely she wants something out of the deal. And she's messing with Aemond because Aemond's going to give her what she wants.
So he thinks, or so she thinks.
So she thinks. So she is conniving ways to get that.
A little bit further in episode 6, where we're moving right along. Aemond is kind of trying to bring out the people that are killing the Gold Cloaks. So he basically dresses up as a gold cloak, makes sure he hides his hair so they can't see who it is, and kind of traps one. Basically gets told that there's a lot of us. We're coming. You're screwed. You may kill me, but they're basically Hydras. For a lack of better
Do
term.
not want to watch that scene again. That was disgusting.
When he stabs the guy in the ear.
Dude, he ripped out his eyeball.
No, not that one.
Oh,
That was also episode 5. That wasn't this one.
I don't care. I never want to see it again.
Yeah, good point. I definitely don't either, because the Lawrence was still alive in that episode. He's the one that finally did the.
Mhm.
But no, he basically gets told that we're everywhere, and now he's all in on dragons. We have dragons. Let's just burn everybody, kind of thing. But he's also still trying to play to Rhaenyra. And then we see Ulf, and poor Ulf. They cross paths, and Daemon basically bitch slaps him in the middle of the city street with everybody watching. I feel for him so much, because all he wants to do is be a Targaryen, be somebody who's worth something, and he's trying, even though his old habits are still coming through. And Daemon doesn't need to be a prick, but is a prick.
I think Damon, in that instance, does need to be a prick. Because,
Does he need to do it in front of everybody, though?
yes,
Oh, okay.
I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for what I'm about to say, but he needs to learn his place. I understand that, like, he's a dragon rider, you know, his status is already elevated. But that does not put you on equal footing of Daemon or Rhaenyra, which means you still have to listen to them.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that means that you get bitch slapped in public. Guess what? You get bitch slapped in public. Take it and walk away.
And as you can see later on in this podcast review episodes of 6 and 7, it kind of doesn't work out well now for Daemon.
Well, it wasn't going to work out for Daemon anyway, but the fact that he got so butthurt, just sorry, she's jumping. I'm like, what are you jumping on the floor? Okay.
Jump.
So, but he got so butthurt. Like, just get over the fact that you have an enlarged body anatomy and accept your fate and move on.
Okay. So we go from one bastard to the other bastard. Hugh Hammer.
Yes.
He commandeers basically a wagon of supplies going into Tumbleton, and goes and sees his wife, and she is trying to find the right word here. Pissed is a very, very correct word here. He's basically trying to make amends. Look at what I've done. This is for us. And she's basically saying, what you've done is not be here. What you've done has hurt us, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I needed you here, not what you were doing.
And so much has happened that he doesn't know about, along with her brother-in-law or brother getting killed. And might have gone a different way if he was there. So he has some sort of axe to grind now with the blacks, along with Ulf. So it's starting in episode 6 where the walls, not starting, but it's really coming to fruition that the walls are starting to come down on Rhaenyra, and they're closing in. So now towards the end of episode 6, Corlys decides I'm going back to King's Landing. Well, you're
Well,
going
you're
that
gonna take
way.
you're gonna take a different route there.
He basically gets kidnapped. I think his whole squad, except his son, get killed. But he basically gets taken capture. Shut up, Susie. My brain's going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Uh, Basically gets captured
Like I was just gonna say,
by Omond. Yep. And now they have a political prisoner on their hands. And you have to wait till episode 7 to then see how that's going to happen, or even if he's still alive. Shall we now go to episode 7, Susie? Or do you have any final thoughts on episode 6?
no, we can go to episode 7.
All right. Well, episode 7 is called The Dragon is in Winter. And I will say, the way the last one ended, kind of up and down, kind of starts with episode 7. Up and down. And Helena is freaked out being woken up by Rhaenyra once Rhaenyra finds out that Helena is a dream seer.
A dreamer.
Okay, dreamer. So basically, Rhaenyra is looking for her to look into her dreams to see what happens, and I don't necessarily know if Helena knows that stuff or if she's just holding back. Do you think she would tell Rhaenyra?
I think she would have inadvertently told Rhaenyra, but I don't think she understands fully what she sees.
Okay.
So like it's so like fragmented that sometimes it's clear and then sometimes it's something that's going to take place like way down in the future. So it's hard to know, like, is this immediate? Is this going to happen like eons from now? So I don't think it's so much that she doesn't want to tell Rhaenyra as much as she's not sure what is truth and what is
Dream.
not. Yeah.
Next, we go to Harrenhal, where Alicent finally shows up, and
Fuck this bitch.
yeah, yeah,
Fuck.
yep.
I fucking hate her so much.
So, if everybody remembers, beginning of the season where Aemond and Alicent share a kiss, more like on the Aemond takes a kiss from his mother. Because it was one sided. This time we're made to believe that Alicent is all into it, wants it, and I kind of took me aback. I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" I don't know how you reacted to it, but then
So I was watching it on my phone. I threw my phone. I was like, can't. Nope. Can't. Nope.
and right before it happened, I go, "It's Alice," and then poof, shapeshift.
And
Or
I was agreeing with you.
she made him see it,
Yeah. I was agreeing with you, but I was just like,
and he flips the heck out. Flips the heck out. To the point where I thought he was actually going to leave Harrenhal. But as he is leaving Harrenhal, the real Alicent shows up. And we've had conversations during the episode on how Alice doesn't want Alicent there at all. It's going to screw everything up for her. It's like she gets this weird vibe from Alicent that something is going to happen to Aemond. And as we see later on in the episode, Susie, I think she poisons him. Poisons her own son.
maybe she attempts to.
Well,
I thought it was Alice
he definitely passes out.
Yeah, I think she put him to sleep.
Oh, gave him the good old knock knock. Knockout
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I thought that was Alice, not Allison, standing over him.
Well, at the end of it, she's like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me," or "No,
Yeah.
you foolish boy."
Mm-hmm.
But then this beautiful scene of Damon looking for his daughter, Rena, finds her, and then out of nowhere, here comes Rhaenyra, and now Rhaenyra knows everything. Kind of thought she was gonna die. Not gonna lie, I thought there was going to be payment in blood there, which in a way there was because they killed Sheep Stealer.
Which honestly is what needed to happen. I personally don't think Rhaenyra would have ever killed Rhaena.
Oh, because that would separate her and Daemon even more.
Right. I personally don't think that would have happened. I think that I also believe that if Damon had come clean about it when it first happened, totally would have been a different story.
I don't know about that. She's been Rhaenyra has been very hit or miss emotionally, so I don't know which Rhaenyra we would have gotten for that.
Yeah. Um so here's the problem. Rhaenyra is female. And
I know you were going
our
with that. Oh Jesus!
our emotions are like a roller coaster ride. So no, you wouldn't have known which Rhaenyra you would have gotten, but Rhaenyra has always been the more rational one.
Certain extent.
To a certain extent, and definitely depending on what it's, what's causing it, but she definitely would have calmed down because she would have waited to do anything rash. She would have calmed down knowing who it was and then figured out the appropriate punishment. But Sheep Stealer would have been dead no matter what.
And I really think in the moment that was from the show point of standpoint was the right way to do it, because now Rena has a way to kind of come back from this
Yes.
when she's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
I love the moment between the two sisters though,
Yes.
where now you start anew.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all Rena wants is love. That's it. She wants to be loved by the family. She doesn't want to feel like the redheaded stepchild.
I think Bela said it best in the episode where they're both kind of looking for their father's love.
Yes.
And Damon said something in this episode that was kind of sad, but also kind of heartwarming, where he, and to some extent, and probably most likely why, he doesn't know how to be a father. His father
No.
was absent from his life. He wasn't really there. So I think to him,
He really didn't have a brother either because he was away for a majority of the series' rule.
so yeah, well, he got, told to go away. So that was part of the problem. But so I think to some extent, Damon thought that was how he needed to show them affection because he didn't know how to do it otherwise. So like that was a good, close. That was kind of like a full circle moment for me.
And afterwards, we're talking about Damon. He comes clean to Rhaenyra of everything. And
helps to dispatch Sheep Stealer.
Yes. But I'm talking about when they're back in King's Landing. She's getting her hair braided. He walks in and he just comes clean about everything. And while she's pissed, you could see that she understood why. And she's like, if you were just upfront with me. And honestly, I could see that. I understand your point of view with what you said. I don't know with how cold or hot she would have been. Because it did kill her son.
Yeah. I don't know. Me personally, I would have wanted to know. Yeah, I would have been pissed, but I would have still had an entire dragon flight to calm down and figure out my next move.
So let's have some fun with the next dream sequence we have with Helena. She gives birth, and they immediately take her baby. Dream sequence. Probably is going to add all these together, probably going to add into more what she's going to do either next episode or maybe in season 4 when we get there. But that was the first one. The second one, she's atop her dragon, Dracarys on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one, I feel like, is your favorite. She's basically on a farm with her kids, beautiful white forests, and the fog and snow start replacing the beautiful sun and play of their children. And what were your words?
Winter is coming.
Do you think we might see something kind of leading towards what we saw in Game of Thrones, like Night King wise?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
It's just a dream sequence for her that's telling her that what like something's going on.
She is basically prophesying the coming of winter.
Okay. Okay. And then while I thought we were still looking at Helena when it flipped back to regular time, it's actually Rhaenyra. She can't sleep and goes to see Massaria.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the part I think you were alluding to where you were mad with.
I am so mad.
I kind of am too, because like I said before, it's not just food to somebody's heart; it's love.
Rhaenyra is still falling into her trap.
Yep. And Rhaenyra's just looking for validation, and she's getting a yes woman out of Massaria,
Mm-hmm.
and that turns into this. I don't want to say this lovers, fake lovers aspect, but for at least Rhaenyra, it's real. While Massaria is using it as a crutch to get eventually what she wants. And it escalates because I would assume that they end up having fun.
Oh, probably. My favorite scene, though,
Is probably what I'm probably going to talk about next.
is a very nice speech from Aegon.
Okay.
And a very, very nice looking dragon.
Oh, okay. So
Not
you were
long
going
for
with
this
that.
world.
Basically, I will not bend a knee because I am the rightful king, and basically tells everybody there who it's not like they're going to say anything, who he is. And what do you know? Sunfire is a zombie. No, he's not a zombie. He looks like a zombie. He's alive.
Dude, he's missing half his face.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we were saying this, or at least I was saying it. He's not dead. He's hibernating. He's getting healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's not healthy.
Okay, but he's okay enough to not be dead.
Mm-hmm.
And hi, Evie. And I was like really, really happy to see him not dead. But I also really don't like Aegon. But I know he's going to have the biggest character arc in this whole series. We're just waiting for it to basically happen, which I think we've started to. Lannister takes the bow and was like, nope, I'm out of this. And I think those were Tarleys. Who's the fish? Is it the fish? Who were those men? I know they were for Rhaenyra, but whose house was that?
Tully?
Was it Tully? Okay. But they're fried. They burned. They're crispy. Susie, were you what were your thoughts on that scene?
burn, baby, burn.
Oh, God.
Doing burn.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Whenever I hear that song, I picture Donkey, and I have no clue why.
So, I am really happy that Aegon didn't die. I, however, am really pissed that his dragon is still alive in the condition he is in. That is so sad for the dragon.
That dragon looks like it ain't having a lot of fun. But then, to close out episode 7, Omond is having tea with Oath. And now we have a turncoat.
Yes.
While he was getting bullied by the blacks, the greens were kissing his ass. Maybe not kissing his ass, but being kinder to him.
Until he realizes Ormond's true face.
True, but I don't know if he would actually see that.
Nope.
What are you expecting in episode 8 now to end the season? Do we get Dance of Dragons?
I personally don't think we're going to get Dance of Dragons until the end of episode 8.
But do we get the full dance, or do they cut it? And
I think they're going to cut it.
Ah!
I think they're going to cut it. I think this is going to be mostly, it's not going to be set up. We're definitely going to get a fight in there, but I think we're not going to see the end of Rhaenyra until episode 1.
I don't think we see the end of Rhaenyra at least till halfway through season 4. Because if you kill
That
her,
would be fair.
if you kill her early, there's a slight chance people might stop watching, because even though she's turning into what we know her to turn into because of lore from Game of Thrones, people still really, really like her. Very short reign. Gets brought to Dragonstone and set ablaze.
She doesn't get brought, but okay. She does get set ablaze. But
in Dragonstone, though, right?
yeah.
Okay, so does she fly there herself?
She flees there. Yeah.
Oh, well, apparently she didn't know that people were already there.
It takes them a hot minute to get to her.
I very much kind of think with you that if they're going to do it, and I think they will because they've done it in the past, we are going to get a really, really long, juicy fight where both Aemond and Daemon don't die yet, but are about to. Because that's what happens in the Dance of Dragons. Sorry, it's spoiler warning. It's a show.
Yeah, if Vhagar and well, first of all, Aemond has to get to Vhagar. Vhagar is not with him.
If Vhagar fled, I'm kind of surprised by that.
Did not flee, is fending for himself. Will come back. Which is why I don't think we're gonna see the Dance of Dragons until season 4.
Do you think it would piss a lot of people off if we don't see a big climactic ending to season 3?
I think so, because we've had so much setup and all the fights have been like
They've been
stupid.
great. They've been great fights, choreographed, meaningful.
But they're squalls. They're not
They're
fights.
small, yes.
So I think they're gonna end off with some a little bit of a shebang. And I really think that we're not gonna see the dance that I'm looking forward to until season 4.
There you go. This is what's going to happen. You heard it here first, everybody. They're going to come to this field, both sides of it. They're going to look at each other. Then black. Da 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 da.
I was waiting for you to do the black green. You know, like the alphabet.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was waiting for you to start doing.
Or better yet. Rhaenyra will return in season 4.
My God. That's okay. So the last couple of beats of this episode, because I'm me, and I don't know the name of the song. I can tell you it's by Florence and the Machines, but I had a song stuck in my head at the end of it. Hold on, I'm going to get the name of the song.
I mean, to be fair, how often do you not have songs stuck in your head?
Not very often. Lately, it's been the chicken dance, and I would really like it to leave.
Why? Why the...
I don't know. I turned everything into the chicken dance. Oh, okay. So it's called Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machines. And that is what I was singing through the end credits.
I mean, I know you and Jess both like Florence and the Machines. I know Jocelyn does too. Remember when Cruella came out, you guys were like, hey, we know this song.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited for episode 8. I'm really upset that we're almost done with spoiler warning for a little while.
Again, if people have shows that they want us to review that are coming out,
I said The Rookie, but I just started rewatching that so I can get caught back up.
I should probably stop sending you the TikToks I'm finding on them.
Did you see my last message about it?
No, I haven't opened TikTok yet today.
So I think we left off at like season 5.
Yeah.
I went back to the beginning of season 4 to kind of just get back in our swing of things. I forgot how much I love this show. I know I stopped watching, but it was just to stockpile episodes because this is fine. House of Dragons once a week. This is great, but I love myself some Nathan Fillion.
I'm so excited for Firefly to come back.
Huh?
Firefly, it's come back. It's gonna be animated. It's gonna be great.
Is he actually?
Yeah, Nathan Fillion and the whole cast announced it. I'm gonna find it and send it to you.
Alrighty then. I also know that he's doing another Green Lantern show. Or movie.
Oh yeah. Him out of breath going into the Comic-Con convention.
That was hilarious.
God, I was off the email thread. What is this? You can't have this without Guy Gardner. So, okay, well, I gotta go attend to my toddler who's been yelling at me for the last 15 minutes.
We yell back. Just don't do it with the mic on.
No, because I know what she wants, and I just gotta go fix it.
Oh, okay. At least I gave her, a week later what she wanted. I was a bad uncle. I promised the child ice cream and kind of forgot to give child ice cream.
Hold on. This is how bad of an uncle he is. He's scrolling through reels on Facebook, finds one that has an E, because my daughter's name starts with E, embedded in ice cream. The only thing she comprehends is ice cream and mine, and now AJ owes her ice cream.
I got it to her.
You did.
I got her a whole carton.
She didn't eat it. She fell asleep on Will.
I did my job. It's not my fault the delivery failed. Do I need to get those UPS or FedEx things that we tried to drop your package off? We couldn't?
Yes. You have to design them specifically for uncles.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Comment below what your favorite part of episode 6 and 7 were. Where do you think they're going for episode 8? Go check out our merch. Everything goes back into the show. And if you buy a certain couple things, which I'm not going to say, they go right into a donation fund for Susan G. Komen and some breast cancer stuff. I think we still have the pink stuff up there.
I think so, yeah. At least we should.
I think so. Maybe I have to re-click it because I know we're getting close to October again.
Yes. Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.